Yo, what's good? It's your boy Just B.
And your boy Icy Jones. Welcome to Active Ingredient.
Active Ingredient is a podcast that talks about the essential ingredients that it takes for you to be successful, stay successful. Oh, and I forgot, become successful. Today we got, who we got today, Jones?
Today we have Bryan, financial trapper Robinson.
In the building.
Yeah.
What up, big dog? How you feeling?
Great, yourself?
Man, I'm feeling good, man. I'm living good, man.
Looking good.
Yes,
feeling
sir.
Good, smelling good. Come on.
Man. I heard. I really heard this from you behind the scenes. You feel me?
Okay.
That this was your very first podcast.
Yes, man. Yes, as they like to say, pop the cherry.
Yeah. I don't know if we want to use that one. Yeah, hey man, that's a beautiful thing, man. So of course we like to jump in. You feel me, bro? I've seen you on different stages. I've been next to you speaking at the Successes event. Big shout out to the entire Successes community, Art Sands and 412 Creative, and everybody over there, man. I've been filming while you were speaking.
Yes.
I've just been a part of the audience, enjoying the lessons that you give, man. But I ain't never had you on a podcast, man. So just give us a little quick briefing of who the financial trapper is, man.
Yes. My name is Bryan, financial trapper Robinson. Been here in Vegas since late 80s. Born in LA, but I've been here since 89, so I'm basically from Vegas.
Oh, yeah, you're a Nevadan.
Oh, yeah, big time, man. Used to be a professional hip-hop dancer, proud father of 2 daughters, and now I'm a financial literacy coach, credit coach, funding coach. When it has to do with financials and building people up and getting the mindset right to really understand how money works, how credit works, that's what I do.
Now, wait a minute, man. Before we get into all that good stuff, man, you said you was a hip-hop dancer?
Yeah.
You used to be...
For 20 years.
For 20 years?
Yes, sir.
Bro, you only like 25?
No, man. You know what they say, black don't crack.
Black don't crack, baby.
80s baby, man. Born in 83.
Yeah, man. 83? Oh,
Yeah.
shit, you older than me. Don't tell, if y'all know my age, mind your business on his. You know what I'm saying? I'm 84, though.
Hey, come on, right behind us. You're right there.
Man, what happened? Why you stop dancing, man? I used to dance, man. So I can relate to you with that. Why you stop?
Well, when you have ambitions to become a multi-millionaire, and then you start getting around some of the best that's in the industry, on tour, in the movies, and you start recognizing their lifestyle cannot fulfill your appetite of how you want to live your lifestyle.
Right.
Plus, I have 2 daughters.
Okay.
That's a lot of responsibility, and as you hear, you got to move to LA or you got to move to Atlanta or New York, and you really got to go through the struggle and grind.
Right.
I wasn't doing all that. I'm cut from a different cloth. I'm hungry, but at the same time, if I can't provide for my daughters how I want to and live the life I want, it's just a constant conflict, and that's what dance became for me as I got older.
That's understandable, man. What age did you stop?
Stop. I finally hung it up 2021.
2021?
So, yeah, what's that?
So you might still got a moonwalk in you or something left.
Don't get it twisted.
Look, he look like he was finna start crumping. I will.
All that, man. Yes.
So, man.
Yeah.
So, how old are your children?
My youngest is 14 and my oldest 17.
What are you teaching your daughters today?
Basically how to be, love themselves. Self-care.
Very important.
Obviously how to be financially responsible.
Okay.
I start teaching them how to budget and things like that when they're 8, 9 years old.
Okay.
And just really understand on how to be a leader. And once again, have each other's back no matter what. My biggest message to them is being sisters. No matter anybody else outside, even including me, your mother, y'all have to have a relationship that's unbreakable.
Yeah.
That's good stuff, man.
I'm telling you.
So, now you a trapper.
Yes.
With the finances.
Yes.
How'd you come into that, brother?
Well, basically, a little more into my story. I was definitely in the streets. I was hustling. I was moving cannabis on the black market for many years.
On the black market?
Yeah.
So
We're going to call it the gray market. Don't put that on us black people.
Well, that's what they call when you're doing stuff under the radar.
Facts.
Black web, dark web.
Doing it online?
No.
So you're talking about street, though?
Street.
But you just call it black market to sound a little bit more.
Because that's, when you're doing stuff that's not in government or politically correct. It's considered a black market operation.
Okay.
So that's what that means, Definitely no online. It was really low-key. I stuck to the code of the game. You never want to be out there like that, talking too much, things of that nature. So But coming into it, I really understood how cash rich I was. But yet, if I wanted to go get a car, which I tried to do years ago, you talking about a 2009 Honda Genesis in 2015 was costing me over $30,000 because of interest rate, which is crazy. Right?
Now, was that because of, is the interest rates based off of your credit or?
Absolutely.
Okay.
Absolutely.
Okay.
And if you just coming down and you go into a rinky dink car lot, a buy here, pay here situation, then they're gonna give you the shittiest deal. Period. Oh, my language okay? My language cool? Okay.
Yeah, man.
Hey, just gotta want to make sure I
mean, you gotta ask IC that, you know. He the boss.
don't want to be no disrespect for sure.
Because you don't cuss a lot, so be free.
Appreciate it. So understanding that and then really realizing like, yo, you can only do so much being cash heavy.
Yeah.
It's not that beautiful a thing. And what really woke it up was the fact that now instead of trapping packs as what you call pounds and things like that in that business, now I'm trapping credit reports for those that don't know what's going on or have somewhat of an idea what's going on and how much further you can be ahead in whether you want the house of your dreams, car of your dreams, or you want to be able to fund your business the right way. Yeah. And I did a lot of businesses on the side as I was doing the street stuff. But since my focus was so diverse, I could never really succeed at it. Right. And then once again, coming into the dance and seeing what it takes and then seeing the bullshit that you go through as being, because a dancer in the industry, we're at the bottom of the totem pole. We get paid the worst. But yeah, we work the hardest.
He ain't lying.
Period.
He in there sweating and shit. Stuff.
So basically what relates to me and what relates to a lot of us, specifically in the black community, of being a trapper, doing what you need to do to be able to do what you want, when you want, wherever you want, with whoever you want, was a big supplement for that, for me to get into that industry itself, because I was in network marketing. I did that for over 8 years, but there's just a lot when you coming into something like that in the beginning where you don't really know who's genuine, who's really hyping you up, gassing you up.
Now the transition, from going from the gray black market trapper, you know what I mean, into the financial trapper. What's the word I want to use? It was like a, what's they call it, like a paradigm shift. You know what I mean? What was that shift like for you, bro? Because I know me coming from a trapper to a podcast producer. It was a big difference. It took and it's still taking me some time to adjust. Yes. You feel me? How you doing with that?
It's definitely been challenging on the mental. It's been a lot of battle, depression over a lot of years. Once I actually said I'm gonna cut this out, because I completely stopped trapping with the other business cold turkey, you know, and obviously law enforcement can help you do that. And one of the big things I want to let people know out there is that when you're in that type of world, when you're in the hustle, you're grinding, and it's obviously under the radar. I like to use an analogy like I'm playing basketball, except the referees are the attorneys, so they're gonna call the game both ways, and then you're playing against 5 players against you, but it's just you. Because who's your real teammate? Who's gonna have your back when things get hot? Who's not gonna tell on you? Who's not gonna fold? We don't know, because we don't know until you're in that situation. But the opponent is what we refer to as the ops. You got the city. You got, for us out here, we got Metro. Then you got Highway Patrol. Then you got the DEA. Okay. Then you got the judges. So you got all those people against you, and it's just you. And then when you understand risk versus reward, especially in that marketplace, it just wasn't making sense at all. And to be stubborn and hard-headed to continue, then I could be in a position where I'm not able to see my daughter's senior year currently right now.
Oh, that's true. You don't want to do that.
Feel the same
you
way, man.
Want to do that.
I came from trapping as well, same thing. You know what I mean? And I had to do the transition. So that was a great question, man.
Thank you.
And having that, who helped you get through, or who's helping you get through? I know you say you have 2 daughters. Are you with the mother, or y'all cool?
Absolutely not.
So that's another part of it.
But we are cordial. We are cordial.
Yeah. Hey, that's good. At least y'all cordial.
Thanks to personal development. Because if not, it'd be all bad.
So how you getting through it? I know you said depression a little bit, because the money was one thing, and then you got to go cold turkey.
Right.
Man, it ain't happening like it used to.
Correct.
So how are you getting through now today?
Once again, reading a lot of books. I definitely have a few brothers of mine that are close that I can really rely on their honest opinion. Okay. I got some bros. They're not in the same business as I am, but they were with me during the whole journey of what I was doing.
For sure.
So they're basically, reinforcing that just really being having that real positive attitude and just really being able to be vulnerable with your closest ones has been real key to just let it out. Because for us, we're so built to be strong and tough all the time. To just have that safe space to speak to your brothers about what's really going on.
You like to work.
Yeah.
And we was at a seminar and it was like, what you do to relax? And he was like, work. Everybody bust out laughing.
Yeah.
Entrepreneurs, but we have to stay on the ball, but you need that break. So, I have put him on game. Like,
man, and he's not lying, bro. Out of like I was telling you before, we have a 40+ member team. You know what I mean? I probably do work the most. You know what I mean? But. And it's not I'm not doing it to be on some kind of totem pole. I don't got to beat them up, shining all the time. It's not that. It's for me. It's for me, bro, and my own mental health. So being the workaholic, when I'm doing extra crazy amounts of work, I'm going through something. Okay. When I'm not working, I'm cool. Okay. That's how you know I'm cool though. You see what I'm saying? Yeah. But I prefer to work. Yeah. So I'm one of them. I'm just one of them individuals. It's kind of hard. You got to really know me. Yeah. To know me. Okay. You know what I'm saying? Right. But one thing I wanted to ask you, man, is again, just one more question about the transition from trapping to trapping. Yes. How many of your brothers, the folks that you call brothers, are switched over with you?
Definitely one. Oh, there was only one that was really like riding with me in that other business, and he definitely switched over. Nice. You actually saw him at the last event where now he's running his own food business called Naked City Fish. Okay.
Yeah. Hey, so, shout out to you, brother.
Yeah. So he made a transition as well, and once again, we had to make a decision because running into the oppositions, it was really a big choice to make. Right. And he has kids as well. He has 2 as well, a son and a daughter. So it was just like, and then me being the first one, I went through it first, and then I had to tell him, like, look, man, you're gonna battle a lot of demons. You're gonna battle a lot of demons for sure. But you have to be, in a sense, cocky. You gotta rise above, as entrepreneurs have to be, and say, you know what, that didn't make me. Yeah, I made that pop the way it did because there's a lot of people that wanted to get on during the fruition and the big thing, the abundance.
Don't they? They don't ever stick.
The abundance, it's like, oh, you want to get on? Okay, here's a sample. Let me see what you do with it. And then, oh no, I can't do that. I can't do that. So really understand that you really got to put your mind to it, your grind to it for anything. Yeah, not just that. I was like, okay, I can do this.
The streets keep calling, man. The streets keep calling.
Absolutely.
Bryan,
calling like that ex.
Bryan.
That X, where you don't want to spin the block. You know you don't need to spin the block with her.
We ain't gonna talk about that.
That analogy touched him right there.
We ain't gonna.
So y'all know, you know what I'm saying?
I'm dead.
But you got to think about what's going to be the bigger impact. And then when I come in front and I always visualize, I'm going to get these opportunities to hop on a podcast and talk with great gentlemen such as yourselves. And I'm not the one to be a hypocrite. I'm not the one to be saying, I'm doing this, and underneath the rug, I'm still out here going crazy with
them up.
Absolutely.
What is something that happened? Like, did they come knocking at your door, or did you get a little taste of like a little warning sign? Or
all the above, man. Definitely got caught up a few years ago, going through different states.
Crossing them state lines.
Yep. But that wasn't enough. It wasn't enough at all. And then going into a few other things that weren't on the market as well, really collided course, and it was like, oh, okay, now instead of just one set of people watching, now you got 2. Okay. So what you gonna do now?
Like you said, that helped you.
Yeah. I said, you know what? I don't know nothing about these other people. You know what I'm saying? They got 3 letters in their word. Outside of DEA, it's another 3 letters, and it's like, oh,
ATF too.
Okay, wait a minute.
Hey, man, I think I've heard you speak like a good 4 times so far. And it's always, I'm able to take more from it when I'm behind the camera watching you, because now I'm forced to just watch you. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? But one thing that you always talk about is the adult report card, man. Can you elaborate on that for us?
Absolutely. So the adult report card is basically considered your data points off your credit report.
Pay attention, y'all. Learn something right now.
So the reason why I coined it the adult report card is because there's 6 categories that you must have intact for the if you're going for a mortgage, you're going for a car loan, or if you're going for any type of bank loans, you want to have these 6 categories intact. Okay. Your first period is called
6 classes, baby. 6
right.
Number 1 is your payment history. Your payment history, you need that to be 100%. That's 35% of your score.
Okay.
5%.
So one late payment to drop your score 35%.
35%?
35%.
One late payment?
One late payment. No matter if it's just a cell phone bill for $100.
Is this business and personal, or is we talking about just personal?
We just talking about mainly personal.
Hey, y'all better pay y'all 35%.
Yes.
That's
Something
a lot.
simple. Something that simple can knock you out.
That's a chunk.
Knock you out. So that's the first class. Second class is credit utilization. Basically, how much are you utilizing on your credit cards? It's really rule of thumb. Default in the industry standards, so you want to have 30% always that you use. Okay. So basically, if you have $1,000 limit, you only want to show that you at least are using $300 and not $400, not $500. Because once you go over that 30% mark, you're looked at as high risk, irresponsible, and that's 30% of your credit score. So late payment, utilize too much of your credit card, 65%.
And then on that, you being an authorized user, it could hurt the authorized user, right?
Correct. Yeah. So if you get on with somebody that has a credit card that might have years, because that's the real reason.
Right?
Yeah. Age of credit. That's the only real reason you want to be an authorized user now, because they crack down big time to know if it's yours or not.
Okay. Yeah.
But if you're on that account and somebody's being irresponsible with that utilization, it will affect your score as well. 30%.
Okay.
Man, look, y'all better be careful before y'all just be. I be seeing so many people advertise that on social media. Hey, I can get you as an authorized user. Boo, boo, boo. I'm not saying don't go do it. I feel like it could be a good thing if, as long as the person that you're locked in with is responsible always. You feel me? Like Malaysia over there. She probably smart with her money. You know what I mean? Don't get on Just B's authorized user list. Because I'm telling you.
Yeah, I mean, the key question is, what's your utilization on that credit card?
Right.
And if they say they don't know, that's a red flag.
So are credit cards good or bad?
Amazing.
They're amazing?
I'm here to say they're amazing, period. They are a tool that can help basically jumpstart, battery pack boost you into whatever direction you want to take that towards. So literally versus using your savings, now you can get approved for this credit card for 10, 15, 25,000.
That's wild, man.
Now you have
never had a
access.
credit card.
Now that's the true meaning of OPM. Like when I first came up through network marketing and things like that, when I heard
old
OPM,
people money?
Other.
Oh. Well, I say old people money. Other people money makes so much.
Just be crazy.
Today gonna be one of them days, man.
So yeah, other people's money. So back then I thought I had to reach out to people that have more money than me. When matter of fact, it's not that. It's these banks. It's the lenders that are considered other people. But you want to use OBM, other banks' money, to be able to flourish or do whatever it is that you want to do for your business, for your remodel of your house. To get your car marketed out correctly for those that like to trick their car out and make it as a mobile billboard. So credit cards are essential, especially being an entrepreneur. Once again, coming from a cash running business heavy, many lessons, so many L's, where it was like, yo, I got to build this back up. Not to mention, if you get in debt with the plug, you got to pay that back. What's your utilization with that, right? So
he gonna utilize you.
That part. So you really want to utilize your credit cards correctly. Obviously, yes, they can do damage if you use them incorrectly. Correct. But that's if you don't have at least some financial literacy 101 and understanding budgeting and know what's within your threshold of how much you make a month for your expenses and things like that. You want to know all those basic things before you go get approved for 10 to 15K.
Right. What's the third period, man?
So third period is age of credit, where you basically want to have at least 5 years or more of age on your credit report. So therefore, these lenders, the banks, they can see that you have a responsibility over a long period of time, and you're not just new to this or looking kind of frivolous is a word they like to use.
Right, yeah. Yes. Some of y'all out there are probably looking a little frivolous.
Yeah. So, and number 4, you want to have mixed accounts. Okay. Mixed accounts, I recommend that you have at least 10 to 15, and those are positive accounts. So that's a car note. That's your rent. Yes, you can report your rent as well as showing that you're paying something on time. Those are different type of credit cards. You have revolving credit cards. You have secure credit cards. You have secure loans. Even if you want to get an account at a RC Willey or Ashley's Furniture, they have programs there. Because the key thing is, when they're gonna use your social, always ask, do you pull from all 3 bureaus or at least 2?
Okay.
Because there's places out here where they won't pull from anything and still charge you, but yet you're not getting no credit for showing that you're making on-time payments, and let you miss that payment and watch that collection go on there, though.
We see how y'all be doing out there. Don't do us like that's foul.
He bringing down the trap, man.
Yeah,
Come on,
that's
come
foul.
on.
What
So,
period we in?
Fifth period.
Fifth
So,
period?
yeah.
That was my favorite period in high school.
I think about it, it's one of mine too, man.
Hey.
It's close to that time.
I'm telling you.
Yes, so fifth period, you want to have your hard inquiries.
Okay.
Hard inquiries is what's shown when you're actually applying for something, when they're running your social security number.
Mm-hmm.
So you want to make sure that you have no more than 3. 3
Okay.
is the max. Because once again, those 3 periods you're showing, if you have more than 3, then you're showing that you're frivolous. You're showing that you're desperate. That's like, okay, I'm gonna ask Brian for $100, and I'm gonna ask just B for $100, and I'm gonna ask Isa for $100. If we all say no, and then they come over to the next person, and the next person knows us and say, hey, did Kimberly ask you for that? Yeah, we told her no, because we don't think she's gonna pay us back.
Right.
Now they're gonna tell her no,
Nope.
because they're going off of what they see based off your credit report. So you want to make sure your hard inquiries are always low.
Right.
Like I said, 3 is the max, but you want to keep it below, 3, 2, 1.
Okay.
That's how you want to go about that.
So let's go to the bullet points.
Yes.
What is a hard inquiry?
So a hard inquiry is when you're actually applying for something where they're
House, car.
house, car, credit card, store cards. Once again, you're going
A
to
store
Arsenal.
car could be a hard inquiry?
Absolutely.
Dang, for real?
Macy's, Target.
Okay.
Oh, get this credit card. We'll give you bonus points.
Right,
All
okay.
that crap. Yeah.
I need to
Store
call some of
credit
these stores
cards
back. Can y'all
are
take
the
these
worst.
cards back?
But how do you get 10 to 15 different things without getting those hard inquiries?
Right.
Because what is that? What period is that? Fourth period? What period? No,
The
we
mixed
ain't
account. Mixed accounts.
Oh,
account.
mixed
How do you
account.
do
Yes.
that without getting
So
hard
there are soft primary companies that you can invest in that will show that you have a certain amount on your credit report, but you're only making small payments where it can act as if it's a secure loan. So say there's one called Credit Strong, right?
Okay.
With Credit Strong, you can invest, let's say, $100 a month, and they'll show that you have a $5,000 limit on it. You have that account for 12 months. Once the 12 months is up, they reimburse you those $100 that you were making. So it's like an installment loan.
That makes sense.
Yeah,
that
there's a bunch of soft primary companies out there to where you can get your mixed accounts looking real nice.
Right.
All right, we trapping.
Man, our favorite period, man. That last one before the end of the day. Tell us about the 6th period, King.
Yes. So we covered payment, we covered history, we covered utilization, we covered age, we covered mixed accounts, and we covered the hard inquiries. And so on that last one, you basically want to make sure that your derogatory marks in your collections are at 0. Okay, derogatory collections. Collections, as we know, come from when we fall super behind on any type of account, regardless of what it is. The only collections that we really don't care about now by law are medical bills. Medical bills no longer hurt your credit report or your profile.
I need to get them off then, because my credit going to be like, shoom, because that's all I got on there.
Yeah, it won't ding your credit. It won't lower or raise your score.
Right.
Medical bills don't affect the score at all.
Oh,
Like
that's
that.
good to know.
But if you have collections with good old Cox, good old Nevada Power, any of these other
A
companies.
repossessed vehicle.
Repossessed vehicles. The biggest thing
Unpaid
is
Macy cards.
that too, them store credit cards.
Yeah.
Please stay away. Please stay away from those. The only good store credit card would be the Apple credit card. That's it.
Okay.
Check your Apple out.
Yeah,
And
yeah.
I got 2 iPhones. If y'all don't hook me up with a
Yeah,
credit
yeah.
card,
Credit card,
Apple would be the one to have the okay one. That's
Yeah.
crazy.
Yeah, and they give out great limits.
Man, like, so before we get too deep into this thing, man, we got to ask you, what is that one active ingredient that's inside of the financial trapper that allows you to become successful, stay successful,
Yes.
and continue to be successful? You know
Great
what I'm saying?
question, Just be. I actually have a daily philosophy that I go by.
Well,
It's
tell
actually
me about
tattooed
it.
right here on my forearm. It's stay wise,
Mm-hmm.
stay humble, stay patient, stay consistent.
I love it.
Every day. Every day you utilize those 4 words, it will keep you not only out of depression stages, it won't allow you to be fearful of new journeys, being honest with yourself.
Right.
You're really keeping yourself accountable, just being humble, always being able to learn from anybody, from any situation, and understanding you're never too good for anybody or anything out there.
Yeah.
To just constantly always stay humble and just understand where you come from, man. That's real powerful.
Yeah.
Obviously, consistency, staying consistent is the only thing that will take you above anybody else. Period. It's not talent. It's not know-how. How consistent are you at what you're doing?
I want to know if you could tell the people why they need the financial trapper.
Yes. You need the financial trapper because we're going to step into the trap where we take take risk and prosper. We are turning that word into a positive acronym, not like what they're doing in the Young Thug case. Okay, we're not just creating acronyms out of nowhere. Okay, I've been going by this acronym for sure for over 8 years,
right.
And you want to take risk and prosper, and that's what I'm teaching everybody in our community. Basically about financial literacy. Don't be afraid of the credit cards.
Yeah.
Don't be afraid to talk to these creditors if they're making mistakes on your credit report, and become very knowledgeable about what's going on your credit report so you are no longer taken advantage of. Because that's one of the biggest things that hit us the most is just our lack of understanding and knowledge of how credit works. And so with the financial trapper, one thing that we do here at our company is we give you guarantees, and our word is everything, because the results that we give you count more than the money that we can make off of any one person.
For sure, man. That's a beautiful thing, man. All right, man. I see you take it along, man. Well, so we need to know where to find you, man. I mean, they know why they should find you, but now they need to know where to find you, man.
Yes. I'm real big on Instagram. You can find me at Mr. Robinson Bryan.
Instagram famous.
That's MrRobinson. You can find me right there. You can contact me. We're really great at responding. Any questions you have, we offer free credit assessments. If you want to go over your credit report, we do that with you. Because once again, we're about leaving a lasting impression, and we're all about educating first versus hitting you for that Visa or MasterCard.
My God, man, it's been a pleasure. Thank you for tapping in. I'm glad we was able to pop your podcast cherry.
Yeah, hey. I don't know if that's a pause or not, but
It was a pause, man. It's your boy Icy Jones.
And your boy Just B, and this is the active ingredient, man, and we out.
Peace.